stands this facility. Everbank Field as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Jacksonville. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw it. Connects with Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He finds Johnson. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go.
Looking for a throw here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he gets him around 6 there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Touchdown, Houston! Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back, gets the handoff. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll run here on first down. And they had that one contained right at the line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Shotgun now, first round. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 21-zip already. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. First and 10.
Hey, kill. 30 left. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey. Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have it up across the 20 on a decent pickup there. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Texans football. First and 10 from the 41.
All right.
Back now, pressure on its way. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
South.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here.
The Jaguars take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. All right, let's go. Roll. Hot.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Lisa 24.
1 quarter down in this all AFC.
with the score Texans.
Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football.
Hey, go,
They
go.
start out 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Complete. It's McLaurin. Into the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. That's caught. He found some space. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
From the gun, Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
The throw is caught. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. On play action, here's Stroud. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Oh, ready?
He gets it headed right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans continue dominating in our opening half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's Stroud now. And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go, son.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to hit his fullback there. So that brings up 2nd down.
On red. Here we go, son.
That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars, with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. On 1st down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, let's go. It's hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Here he goes again. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hey, kill.
2nd and 8. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hey, I'm gun.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, Uno Mars. Copy. Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Caught, nice gain left side. And they make this stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. A reverse on the opening kickoff. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give left side. Broke through the tackle. He will not go down. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down, Stroud. Pass is caught by Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Back to the well again. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Red 23. Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is Ingram working the left side. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
The give here on 2nd. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
On red. 11.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Stroud now on 3rd. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey.
Give now to the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's Lawrence. He beams one deep right side. And he's intercepted for the first time this year. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Hand off to the back. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On the tweak, right?
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They send a receiver in motion right. First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He lets a heater go deep middle. That's complete inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
First down, Texans.
Now a give running right. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Texan. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're running again. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Here we go, let's go.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Decent 24. Hot. Still.
Lone back gets the handoff. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right, here we go. Hot. Rig it. Still.
They give it to him again. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
This is hauled in by Ingram.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go.
From the 48. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Red on red. 13 loop. Loop. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
From the gun, Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets this forward to the 19. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
So now here's 3rd and 5. On the draw, it's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass, you want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans approaching win number 7 on the year. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Running this one left. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Everly's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach. because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. 11.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Lawrence to throw it. Complete. It's Ingram. And he'll get it up to the 44. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 47. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there. Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
He's going to pick up with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rival.